Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? What a week. What a week it previously was, man. The Patriots with their big time win over the Dolphins. I know it was the Dolphins, but 38-10. Hey, I still had to mention it, man. Hey, before we get started, hit that like button. Make sure you're sharing the content, and make sure you turn your post notifications on for when I do go live, man. In this video, we're gonna talk about Drake Maye's first ever career playoff start this Sunday night on NBC against Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh, and the Chargers, man. And this is not your ordinary Charger team. I mean, they're a seven seed, but I mean, yeah, they're a seven seed or whatnot, but they're a good team. They're a good team. It's very rare to find 11 win 7 seed team. And that's what the Chargers are, man. So can't wait to get into this, man. Hey, once again, hit the like button. Make sure you're sharing the content. Make sure you all subscribe to the Kansas Pats Talk Pages podcast. Most importantly, make sure you turn those notifications on, man. So, like I said, in this episode, we're gonna talk about Drake Maye's first career NFL start, man. I'm sure he's gonna be nervous. I'm sure he'll be a little jittery. He might come out a little amped up, but hey, he said it today, man. In his press conference today, he said, "Hey, this is what you play for. This is what you worked all year for, man." So I expect him to have a little bit of nerves, be a little bit amped up, like we seen in some of the games earlier this year, like against the Bills. I think he was a little amped up in that game, kind of struggled the first half. I think against the Bengals, coming off a little layoff against the we had played the Jets on Thursday Night Football against the Bengals. I felt like he kind of threw the interception early. He was kind of high on some passes. He was amped up in that game. The Raiders game, we want him to amped up. We've seen that a lot during the preseason when he get these glimpses, and he only does it for a little bit. Then he gets into the flow of things, where he's amped up at the beginning of games. I think during this playoff game against the Chargers, he's going to be amped up to start. I don't think it's going to be cause for panic or concern. I just think it's a big moment. It's the playoffs. I just think, I mean, that's what Drake Maye's been. I mean, I think overall, when he gets settled down, I think he's going to be fine. I mean, look who's across the field from you. Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh, a veteran Chargers defense. They got Derwin James, Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack might not be the same play he once was, but that's still Khalil Mack over there. So I want the things I'm looking for in this game is how does Drake Maye start the game off, and not just Drake Maye the offense. How does Coach Vrabel, and Josh McDaniels, how they support him? You know they've done a great job with him during the season, during this year, in a game week, especially Josh McDaniels, having the answers to the test ready for him, having him different play calls when maybe the defense is showing his thing. So I expect Drake Maye to be ready for the moment. I don't expect him to floater up under the bright lights, and I don't think he's gonna freeze up and do it. No, I think Drake Maye is gonna be fine. I'm not sure about that, and I'm gonna get my prediction later on in the week. I'm not sure about that, but I don't think the moment would be too big for him. So that's one thing that I want to see, man. How the start. I'm interested in seeing the start. I think it's important that the Patriots come out and they start quick. You gotta start quick against the Chargers team, because this Chargers team, they're similar to you. They want to play with the lead. They're Jim Harbaugh team. They want to run the football, play with the lead, control the clock. They're like tops in the league in time of possession. They're good on third down. They like to run the ball, even though they're not great at it, but they do like to run the ball. So it's gonna be an interesting chess matchup, man. Two teams that are similarly alike, man. Um, I do expect Drake Maye to have a solid game. I do. I'm not for sure about it, but I think Drake Maye. I don't think he's gonna fall, man, when the lights get bright. I don't think so. I think May be fine. I think he's gonna be fine, man. And that's all we can hope for. He said it today, man. He said he wants to prove to the teammates that he's the same person he is in the regular season as he can be in the postseason. That was big for me to hear that. I wasn't expecting that. He said, and I quote, he wants to be the same player that he's been in the regular season. That's MVP Drake Maye. He said he wants to be that during the postseason. He said he wants his teammates and the team to trust that he can be the same player he was in the regular season that he can be in the postseason. That's big for him to hear that. Just his, like Stephon did, he mentioned earlier this year, his maturation process, how calm he is. He doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. He stays mellow. He stays the same. That's big, man. He can make a mistake. He's still gonna be the same person. He's gonna be the same person moving to the next play, and that's big from a quarterback, because a quarterback you gotta have a quick. I mean, you gotta move on. You gotta move on, man. Gotta have a quick memory. So I can't wait to see how he plays on Sunday night, bright lights. And like I said, Drake May has been money. He's been good in prime time. He was good against the Bills. He was good against the Jets on Thursday Night Football. He was good against the Giants. He was good against the Ravens. He's been money on prime time. Drake May 4-0 in prime time. So when the lights get bright, Drake May shows it now. He plays his best ball. But this is a playoff game. It's gonna be a different atmosphere at Gillette. It's gonna be cold. The fans gonna be going crazy. The energy in the building is gonna be crazy. The good thing is he's at home. He's at home. So I think Maye's gonna be fine, man. Just going back looking at some of his college tape. He played the ACC championship game, played pretty solid in that game. He had some big games at Carolina. Even like last year, he played against some big time team. This year, prime time, he's being victorious, undefeated. So I don't expect the moment to be big for him. He spoke today about keeping everything the same. Don't try to switch up. Keep doing the same remedy. Whatever you're doing, keep it. It's just another week. It's just more expectation. It's higher. It's more to play for. It's another week, just more to play for. Simple as that, man. I think Vrabel and McDaniels, they're going to do a good job with him this week, just trying to keep him in the moment. Like, hey, man, it's not too big. It's okay. Don't do nothing different. Don't try to overdo anything. Keep doing what you're doing. And I think if the Patriots keep doing what they're doing, Drake may do what he's doing, and we don't turn the ball over, you don't get behind the chain, you don't have self-inflicted errors, I think the Patriots will come out on top. I really believe that. And like I said, I'm gonna get my prediction later on the week. On this episode, I just want to talk about Drake Maye and what to expect from him in his first playoff matchup. I think Josh McDaniels and Vrabel, they're going to prepare him to the bet. They're going to have it ready. Situation football, they're going to want him to be efficient. They're going to have it down pat. We've seen it all year. We've seen it all year, man. I can't wait for it to unfold on Sunday when we can see how it is, man. On the injury front, before I get started a little more, we know Mac Hollins going to be out until probably the AFC Championship game if you make it that far. Harold Landry returned to practice. Robert Spillane returned to practice. Jared Wilson returned to practice, so that's good. I think Kyrus Tonga is still out with the foot issue. I know Rappaport said about a week or two ago it's going to be about 2 weeks, so we're right at that right now. He missed the Jets game and the Dolphins game, got hurt in that Ravens game, never came back. So he's been out 2 weeks now, so hopefully we get him back tomorrow for practice, on Thursday for practice. Keep in mind, a lot of time, Vrabel and some of these teams, they keep these guys out on Wednesday, normally like a rest day. So I would like to think if he's not out there, probably tomorrow. If he's not out there tomorrow, he's probably not going to play. But let's just hope Kyrus Tonga gets out there on Thursday for practice. It's going to be big, man, because against a Chargers team that loves to run the football, even though they're not great at it. I mean, look at their injury report right now. Herbert was full participant with his hand. He has a broken hand. I'm going to talk about that shortly. Amarion Hampton, he's not practicing with an ankle issue. Now I don't know if that's a res, if he's doing extra to the side. I don't know, but he was not present at practice today. So they're a banged up team. The offensive line is banged up. And on the show on Thursday night, we're going to talk about that. The matchups. Me and D will give our predictions and all that. But Amarion, they're without the top two tackles. Joe Alt, Rashawn Slater, they're out, been out all year. Well, Alt got hurt, during the year or whatnot. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, man. It really is. I love the matchups. I'm gonna get deep into the matchup Thursday night on the show, but just want to talk about Drake Maye and what I expect from him, man. Bro, this what we drafted you for. Number 3 overall. We drafted you to be the guy to take us hopefully to the promised land since Brady. Matt Jones couldn't do it. This why we took you number 3 overall. You don't get taken number 3 overall if they don't have big plans for you. They don't think that you can do a lot. You don't get taken number 3 overall. So I think Drake Maye's gonna be fine, man. I think just the way he's been all year, and if you told me like Drake Maye's gonna be the same person he's been all year, I go out on a limb right now and say, okay, we're gonna win it. We're gonna win it all. Or we're gonna win this game. He's gonna look good. But this is a good Charger defense. Jesse Mentor, a good defensive coordinator, come from the Ravens, come from that Ravens tree. This is gonna be it's a good. They play a lot of zone coverage. Mixed in with some man was mainly zone. They can confuse the court, do a lot of disguising. I think Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry, they might get taken out this game, like most teams have been trying to do. But that's going to be on McDaniels and Vrabel for them to find guys open. Cal Williams, Kayshawn Boutte, Pop Douglas, Evan Chisholm, Austin Hooper. The run game. I think this game here, the run game is going to be critical. The run game is going to be big time. They're going to have to get the run game going. They can get the run game. It's going to set up play action. It's going to open up a lot of stuff. Because this Charger defense, they're greedy now. They don't give up a lot. They do turn the ball. They get the ball. They're real good. They're good against the run. They don't give up a lot. They do not. They don't give up a lot of explosive plays. So Maye's gonna have to. He's gonna have to take some profits. Take some profits. Don't go all out and get too greedy. And I think he mentioned earlier he wants to try not to get bored of taking the easy ones. And you start forcing. It's a playoff game, man. The game's shrinking. And teams are going to try to pick apart where you're not good at, like more than they do in the regular season. It's postseason, one-game season. Win or go home. Teams are really going to try to pick apart the weaknesses of the offensive line. Even the offensive line been playing real good this year and better over down the stretch. They're going to try to pull like what would happen earlier this year, stunts. during training camp and practices and the preseason. Stunts was giving them problems or whatnot. Maybe the Chargers go back into that. Jesse mentioned a real good defensive coordinator, and the Chargers are very big up front, man. Khalil Mack, not the same play he was years ago, but he's still good. 33 years old, he's still a strong guy, still can play. They got Adolfo Owe from the Ravens defense, and I think he has 8 sacks. They got, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, Tula Pupu or whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I can't. He has 13 sacks. He had 4 sacks in one game. Bud Dupree, they got some guys on that defensive line, man. They're a big physical defense, like them old Ravens teams, man. So that's what it's going to seem like. It's kind of fitting that John Harbaugh, both of them. I mean, John Harbaugh was with the Ravens. Jim Harbaugh, that's his brother, and they kind of Greg Roman come from Baltimore. Jesse Minter come from Baltimore, Michigan. So they kind of got some of the same similarities and whatnot, man. So this is going to be interesting, man. I cannot wait for this game Sunday night, just a chess match. Another thing I want to mention, Drake Maye. How will he be viewed? How is he going to be viewed if he win or lose the game? Look, I mean, easy answer right now. Look at Justin Herbert. See how they talk about Herbert bad? Like, oh, he's not the moment too big for him. He struggles in the playoffs. He had to win a playoff game. Justin Herbert was up on the Jaguars a couple years ago, like 21 zip, 24 zip, something like that. It might have been 27 zip. And the Jags came back. I think that was like the biggest comeback in playoff history, I believe. The Jaguars came back and won that game in Jacksonville. They was up like that. And Justin Herbert struggled when they was coming back. He couldn't. I mean, it was crazy. I think Brandon Staley got fired next year. Let me see. And then another thing too. Last year, what did Justin Herbert do? He struggled against the Texans, threw 4 interceptions, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. Struggled. He struggled. DeMeco Ryan, that Texan defense got after Herbert. They got after him, and they beat them last year. That game was at home. Now he hasn't had a home playoff game yet. He hasn't had but all his starts have been on the road. He's 0-2 so far. So maybe he needs to get a home game, but it's hard when you're in the division with Patrick Mahomes. But this year would have been the year to do it though, because they beat Denver earlier this year. Chargers very well could be the 1 seed. They could have won that division if they lost the game to Tech. They lost to the Giants. So they got some bad losses on their schedule. But this Chargers team is not going to be a cakewalk, especially on the defense side of the ball. I think they're going to get after May. They're going to show some things he haven't seen. And I think, like, from our defense standpoint, going up against the Chargers, that defense is going to have to get after Herbert. But the thing, and that's a good segue, brings it back to Herbert. He hasn't been good against pressure. He really hasn't. And if you can get after Herbert, you can rattle him. Because that's what the talk is right now, Herbert. The moment's too big for him. He can't win the play. He lost to Stroud, lost to Lawrence. He could possibly lose to May. If Herbert loses this game, oh man, they're going to be dragging him. And that's what, like I said, this game is. May doesn't have to win this game. May's young, 23, could have plenty more opportunities. It means a lot to Justin Herbert. So if you want an answer of how will Drake Maye be viewed after this playoff game, just look at Justin Herbert. They're going to say, okay, they had a real good regular season, potential MVP, 8 on the road, but you couldn't advance in the big game, though. You could be called a fraud if you lose this game. Yep, you're going to be fraud and fools go, like Cam Newton said. So it's very important that the Pats come out, establish the identity, and win this game. And Drake Maye has to play. I think if Maye plays bad, obviously you're not going to win this game. Maye plays good, you'll win. Maye plays bad, you won't win this game. So I think he's going to come out, and I think he's going to play fine. If he's going to be the same person he's been all year, if I knew that right now, I'd pick the Patriots to win. I'd pick them to win outright. But I'm gonna get my prediction on Thursday night show. But me and Dib be on that, so make sure you tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern, live right here on the Kansas Pats Talk YouTube channel. But I think Drake Maye he has to continue to be himself. Don't change up. Don't do anything. Continue. It's the same game. It's just another week, just more to play for. That's all it is. It's win or go home, more to play for. And I think if they do that, the Patriots will be fine and they'll be victorious, and Drake Maye will have a good day. That's what I think. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens there, man. Be interested to see what happens. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Make sure you guys tune in Thursday night to the show, man. Get my official prediction. Because Sunday's almost here. Only got a few more days, man. So I want to see how do the Patriots, or how do Raymond McDaniels handle Drake Maye this week? Like, what they talking to him? Like, hey, keep everything the same. It's just another game, just higher expectations, more to play for. And I think if they keep everything the same, they'll be all right. I know what I expect from Maye. I expect Maye to be himself. I do think early in the game he might be a little jittery with some high passes. So because that's due. I mean, if you're not nervous, if you're not scared, then something ain't right, you know. But I think it's either you got it or you don't. Some guys are made for this. Look at Patrick Mahomes, got a good playoff record. He was made for this moment. Josh Allen, good playoff record. He got a couple losses, but he struggles with the Chiefs. He beats everybody else. It's gonna be a good game too. Bills Jaguars. Justin Herbert 0-2. I think Stroud won a game or two. Trevor Lawrence has a game up in the belt. Lamar not so good in the postseason. So I think it's very important that they Patriots they keep it the same this week during the practice, during meetings, just during the week, all in all, and keep it the same. And I think Drake Maye he start fast, and we don't know. Maybe he is that guy. Maybe he's been waiting for this. Maybe he is. Maybe the moment won't be too big for him. Just maybe, because I think it might be a little too big for him. But I like to start, not for the full guy. I think he'd be fine after he gets settled. But I can't wait to see how this unfolds, how it plays out, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens, man. Sunday night, NBC, Chargers at Patriots. Gillette's gonna be rocking. Crowd gonna be going crazy, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Just heard versus Drake Maye prime time. Man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, man. So we will see what happens Sunday, man. We're gonna see what happens Sunday. Make sure you tune into the show Thursday night. Me and D gonna give our predictions, X factors, some standout player some bold prediction. We're gonna talk about all that, and we can predict the rest of the playoff schedule for the week. The rest of playoff games, we will be talking about all them, and we'll be giving our final predictions on Patriots Chargers Sunday night, man. So the game is Sunday night, but we're gonna be giving our final prediction on Thursday night. So make sure you check us out, man. Before I get off, make sure you hit that like button, give me that thumbs up. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you also subscribe to the Kansas Past Talk Patriots podcast. Also, and make sure you have your post notifications on for when I do go live. See you guys later on Thursday night. We're gonna preview the game, predict it. It's gonna be some fun, man. Hey, hit that like button. Make sure you're sharing the content. Make sure you turn those post notifications on, man. Really appreciate it. Go Pats.